Hello, you comic book nerds out there. This is Yui from the Blasters Dash. This is Books for Your Pull List. So it's first time you catch this episode. This is a show beyond our live show where we review the books. This is books I look. This show I look at books that are coming out the next week, and I do that by using League of Comic Geeks. It's a pretty great website. Definitely go check it out. It's not necessarily 100% accurate, so make sure you go check with your local comic book store to make sure that these books will be in their store. So let's go ahead and jump into it. But before we do that, if you like what we do here, if you like our live show, if you like what I do here, as well as we have the stashies, as well as an auction coming up, give us a thumbs up, give us a like, give it a share. If you want to support us financially, you can do so through Patreon, which we give away great books of the month. This is the Greg Horn cover we gave away a couple months back. This is the Shannon Merritt X-Men #3 we gave away. I'm still waiting for those to get here before I get those shipped out. Definitely go over to Patreon, support us, or if you want, you can go over and buy a cool t-shirt. The Blasted or Stash It t-shirt, like right here. This is the Technical Difficulty shirt, as well as the Thunderlust shirt. So support the show and go out in public and wear these shirts and go, hey, who's that? And you can tell them, hey, I watch these guys on YouTube. You should go. You should too. So without further ado, we'll go ahead and get into the books this week. I'm going to jump over to that page. There's not a whole lot coming out this week, which is a Christmas miracle because I spent entirely too much money this last week picking up books. So I'm so happy this is a light week. We're going to go jump into it. Let's see. Marvel has 4 books coming out. DC is not even on this top list here. Looks like Image has the most books coming out. But let's go ahead and click. I like to do variants or reprints, so it shows all those and it tells me what all the books that are coming out. So out of those 4 books that Marvel is releasing this week, there are 27 different covers. Good Lord, Marvel, do you have to? Okay, and what I try to do is I try to keep it under a certain amount. I'll pick up the books, put them in my pull list, go review the pull list, and have to trim stuff out that I don't necessarily want to spend. So let's jump into them. We have Betty Page Unbound #8. The only reason I would get that would be the photo cover, but I don't get the Betty Page photo cover. I do get Elvira photo covers, though. That's because I'm just a huge Elvira fan. I was talking to Steve at Rogue City Comics. I would love to have an Elvira pinball machine. I don't know if I'd play it very much, but it'd be a cool piece to have in my collection. Pretty expensive, though. Betty Page Unbound. Quite a few different covers for that one. I don't see a Linsner cover either. That would be another one that I would pick up. We have Criminal #11. This book looks interesting. This Doctor Strange #1. The possible having the Doctor Strange have his hands healed, so restoring his surgical skills. But now he must kind of figure out what he wants to do. Does he want to be a hero, or does he want to be a surgeon and kind of give the hero life up? So that one definitely looks interesting. They got a 1 in 100, 1 in 25, a 1 in 50. There's a Del Auto. That might be just a regular cover. If that's the regular cover, I'll probably pick up the Del Auto. Come on. Tell me I pulled that book. There we go. Come on, show it. I don't want to scroll till you tell me. Pull it. My Wi-Fi is not on. Well, we'll go ahead and scroll down and see if that actually pulls. Fabulous Baker Girls, issue #1. Okay, let's open link in new tab. There we go. Got the Doctor Strange pulled. East of West. I don't read East of West. Anybody does? I think I had the first 4 books of that series. It was one that I kind of was interested in getting into, but I never really jumped on board full bore with it. George Snokes find his roaming hands and sexist ideology in the crosshairs of Fabulous Baker Girls who are hard to take him down a peg or 3. This is by, who is this? I don't see a publisher on this. Oh, look at that cover. Cover B. Talking about sexist cover. Maybe. Since it's kind of a light week, I might do that. I got Fight Club number 3, Fight Club 3 number 12. A couple different covers for that. Incoming, this is the new big Marvel book that's coming out. If you haven't heard of this, I don't know where you've been. Mysterious murder brings together the heroes of the Marvel Universe in the search for the killer, but no one can imagine where the trail will lead or how it will affect everything in 2020 and beyond. Who is a victim and who is the assailant? Closing chapter Marvel's 80th year, which will connect the dots of everything that happened in 2019 and propel the narrative into the year that is to come. Featuring Avengers, Fantastic Four, X-Men, Guardians Galaxy, Daredevil, Spider-Man, Champions, Agents of Atlas, Valkyrie, and Immortal Hulk, Jessica Jones, Venom, Ghost Rider, and the Masked Raider, and more. So yeah, I'm picking up that issue. I think there are probably, of course, quite a few covers for it. There's a 1 in 500. You want to buy a 1 in 500? Second printing already? When you got a 1 in 500, you got a second printing out at the same time? That's kind of ridiculous. 1 in 100, J. Scott Campbell. 1 in 50, Jim Cheung. That's kind of a cool one. Not this one. This one here with the stars. Kim Giaconito? Jack. I can't pronounce it. You tell me in the chat or in the comments down below. But yeah, I'll pull that one. I'll at least get cover A on that. Oh, it's a 1 in 25 though. Bwomp, bwomp, bwomp. I don't get 1 in 10s. Maybe a 1 in 25 if it seems like a totally awesome cover, but that's pretty rare. Okay. The Tupper Store, Patrick Gleason. Look at this, half black and white. I think that stuff's freaking ridiculous. There we go. It's pulled now. A lot of Killlock number 1. Each found guilty of an irredeemable crime. 4 robots find themselves banished from their home world and bound together by a kill lock, a programmable link that means if one of them dies, they all will. Now, a soldier, an addict, a murderer, and a child find themselves forced to protect each other on search of a cure to survive. That seems interesting. I'd definitely pick up that. I don't get a whole lot of IDW stuff, but Mark number 3, no thank you. Such a cool concept, but I feel like it failed completely. Got the Mask. Pledge Allegiance to the Mask number 3. Previous 376. Oh yeah, I guess that would be coming out this week. Outcast number 43. Red Sonja and Vampirella meet Betty and Veronica number 7. Let's see, I don't think there are any really cool ones. I don't see any cool ones. Jeez, how many covers you got for that damn thing? Sonic the Hedgehog number 24. Caffeinated Comics said Sonic the Hedgehog is good. I have not read it. I don't think I've even played the game. So, Spider-Ham number 1. Yeah, I'll be picking up that one. He's kind of getting to be a hot character. The 1 in 50, 1 in 25. No, I don't think I'll be getting. I'll be just getting the standard cover on that one. Spider-Man finally has his own series again. Peter Porker, back to Spider-Ham, finds himself jumping. Spider-Ham used to be my little brother, my younger brother's favorite book as a kid, and I found some Spider-Ham books and I gave it to him. He doesn't collect comics really anymore, but it's kind of a cool nostalgic thing. I got him a whole bunch of Alf comics too, including that one that's sought after, him and the Seal. He actually gave him that one too. Venom number 21. Yeah, this has to do with Venom Island. If it says Venom Island begins here, enough said. That's all it says about it. Got a 1 in 25 Bagley variant, a 1 in 50 Rivera. That's a 2099 variant. Looks like, is that what it is? 2020 variant. This one cool. I like this one. I'm probably just pick up one of those. Ooh, although there's a. Oh, I think that's an exclusive. That's a Derek Chew. The Pirello. So let's actually, since that's it for this book, let's go ahead and take a look and see where those other, the Pirello and the Derek Chew, can be found if you're interested in those. The Pirello doesn't tell me where. The Derek Chew doesn't tell me where either. Usually they'll tell me if it's some kind of KRS Comics or Comic Mint exclusive. I don't know yet. We have to definitely look those up. But that looks like that's it for this week. Wow. Okay, so let's go to my pull list. Let's see what's on there. Scroll all the way up. I'll just grab the little cursor and move it up. Oh, and we go boop next week. So Doctor Strange, Baker Girls, Incoming, Killlock, Spider-Ham, Venom. Total of 33.54. Wow, that is a super light week. Again, that's a Christmas miracle because this last week was just crazy expensive with all of the. So we had the DC Black Label stuff. We got the Wonder Woman, the Harleen, the Killer Smile, the what was that? The last one of the Batman. The Batman. What was it called? Got to hear somewhere in my pile. It's the Capello and Snyder stuff. That too. So it's nice to have a light week and right after Christmas too. So that's it. So let me know what you're looking forward to pick up this next week. Are there any of the books I got in my list? If you want to know what we thought of the books for this week here, come check us out this Sunday night on the Blasted Stash right here. So make sure you go set the reminder for that. That is up for you to go check out. We're also going to have our 4th annual Stashies coming up. Can't believe we've been doing this for 4 years. So 4th annual Stashies as well as an auction because Joe and I are going to Emerald City Comic Con in March. So definitely hook us up, look us up there if you're wanting to meet up and chit chat, talk about comics, grab a coffee or grab a beer. I'm not much of a beer drinker, but sit back at the con and talk comics. And make sure you join us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, all that cool social media stuff. So with that, whether Stash, you're happy reading, and I hope you get what's on your pull list. Later, guys.